Hello everyone. This is a quick tutorial on how to access your APS Google Drive and some of the basic features it has to offer. So the first thing you're going to want to make sure you're doing is using your Chrome web browser. You can also use Firefox, but I highly recommend not using Internet Explorer to access your Google Drive. First thing you're going to do is go to google.com. So here I am on google.com, and in the upper right hand corner you'll see a blue rectangle that says sign in. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to ask us for an email and a password. You're going to use your full APS username followed by the @ symbol aurorak12.org, and that is your full Aurora Public Schools Google account email address. And then you're going to put in your password. If this is your first time, you're going to put in your badge ID number, and then it's going to prompt you to create a password as soon as you log in. Your password needs to be at least 8 characters, and we recommend a mixture of uppercase and lowercase letters, as well as numbers and possible characters. When you're ready, you'll click sign in. And then notice up here in the right hand corner, it shows my picture. If you haven't put a picture in, it's just going to be a blue kind of circle with a person outline. To access your Google Drive, you're going to go to what's called the app launcher. You're going to click on the app launcher, and you're going to select Google Drive from the menu. That's going to take you into your Aurora Public Schools Google Drive. You will know you're in your Aurora Public Schools Google Drive because it says Aurora Public Schools at the top left, and it says Drive below it. In your Aurora Public Schools Google Drive, you can store files and folders of any type that can be accessed from any location that you have internet access. To move new items into your drive, you can click on the red New button on the far left. You can create new folders. You can upload files or folders that are already on your computer, or you can also create Google products such as documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and more. So I'm just going to create a quick sample folder by clicking on folder. Notice it asks me to name the folder before it creates it, and then I'm going to click create. It's now created the folder right here in my Google Drive for me. I can right click on that folder for a number of other options. I can go in and create folders within that folder. I can share the folder with other people. It also has a web link, and I can get that link. I can move it to other places in my drive, and a number of other options at the very bottom. I can throw it in the trash. I also have options on the left sidebar here of shared with me. That shows me all the files that are shared with my Google account. Recent items I've worked on. Starred items, things that I've favorited. So here's a folder that I've starred, and it will show up in that section as well. Those are for easy access, and then anything I've thrown into my trash. Over here on the right, we can change from list view to grid view. So grid view is kind of an icon type view, or the list view gives you a list of the items that are in your drive. You can sort the things in your drive. You also can look at details of the items. So I'm going to click on this sample folder I created, and then I'm going to click on the eye icon, and it shows me activity of this folder and also details of the folder, whichever you choose. You can access that at any time. And the gear are settings for your Google Drive. At the very top, you can search your drive for anything you want. So I can type in sample folder, and the sample folder comes up, so I don't have to search for it in my drive. On the far left, the last thing we have is this little arrow next to my drive, and it is another way to navigate the items in my drive. Notice that my drive is in red because that's where I'm at. If I choose my sample folder, it turns red, so I know where I'm at in the sidebar by the items that are in red. That's a quick tutorial on how to access and use your APS Google Drive. If you have additional questions, contact your EdTech coach or myself. I hope this helps. Thanks so much, and have a great day.